Okay. We're recording. No, you gotta tell me characters and setting. Can you tell me any characters?
I don't have anything. I said.
Do you have a superhero or a video game character?
I don't have anything. You make it
Nothing.
up.
Okay. Well, Siege, do you have anything?
Batman, Robin, and Superman.
Batman, Robin, Superman.
Going to beat up some bad guys.
Okay. Once upon a time, Batman, Robin, and Superman were all hanging out at an ice cream store, and Batman was like, "Man, I'd really like to beat up some bad guys right now." And Robin said, "Batman, that's not the right attitude to have. We don't beat up bad guys just for the fun of it. What we like to do is enjoy our ice cream, and if there happens to be any crime in the world ever, then we go and beat up bad guys." And Superman said, "I agree with Robin, but I sure do wish I could enjoy beating up bad guys." And Batman said, "See, even Superman wants to beat up bad guys." Superman said, "I can't really enjoy it because there's no challenge. I just beat them and they're done." Robin said, "Wow, you guys." And just then, they saw the Superman signal up in the air, in the clouds. It was a big S. Batman said, "Look at that. That's ridiculous." And Superman said, "It's the Superman signal." And he took off. And Robin said, "Superman signal? What's that?" Batman said, "That guy's trying to copy me and make a Batman signal only with an S. It's not even right." So they jumped into the Batmobile and took off. And the ice cream store owner came running out and said, "You didn't pay your bill. Stop, thieves. Thieves." Well, moments later, the Batmobile pulled up to Gotham City Hall, and they ran up the stairs all the way to Commissioner Gordon's office. They said, "All right, Commissioner Gordon, what's the problem?" And Commissioner Gordon was playing golf in his office, and he said, "What?" And Robin said, "Why is the bat signal, or the Superman signal, shining in the clouds?" Commissioner Gordon said, "I don't know, that's Metropolis, that's across the river." And Batman said, "Oh, man." And so they got into the Batmobile. Robin said, "Batman, this is taking forever. We need to use our personal helicopter devices." Batman said, "I forgot them." And Robin said, "You forgot our personal helicopter devices?
Where's your transportation?
What's going on?" "You need to lay down, buddy." "Okay, good." Robin said, "Batman, how could you forget those?" And Batman said, "I don't know. I was just going through my bat suits, and I was like, water Batman, glass Batman, moonwalking Batman, and I just totally forgot about all the helicopter helmets." And Robin said, "Helicopter helmets? That reminds me of Mario." And Batman said, "Oh yeah, that little guy." And Robin said, "Look, I got these power-ups." And he threw them on the ground, and out popped 2 helicopter helmets. And Batman said, "I'm not wearing those. Mine's like a weird-looking color." And Robin grabbed his and put it on. And he said, "Look, mine's red, just like Robin." And he went up into the air. And Batman said, "Oh, mine doesn't even fit over my ears on my helmet." And Robin said, "You're going to have to take off your mask." Batman said, "I'll never take off my mask." And he said, "I'm just going to hold it over my head like this." And Batman spun around in a circle as he was coming down because he couldn't put it on his head. He had to only hold it. Robin said, "Okay, let's go. This is going to be a lot faster." And they jumped from building to building. They saw Spider-Man going by. He was like, "You guys are slow. Woohoo!" And Batman's like, "Get that guy again." Now he's gone. They finally made it to Metropolis. There was Superman. And Superman had a blowhorn, and there was police all around. and they were surrounding a convenience store. A convenience store is a little teeny store that they sell all sorts of little foods and toothpaste and stuff like that. And Superman was like, "Come out with your hands up." There was an old lady in there, and she said, "I refuse to come out." Batman said, "What's the big problem with the Super S Superman signal in the sky and stuff?" And Superman was like, "This old lady won't come out of the store." And Robin said, "Well, what's so bad about that?" And Superman said, "It's loitering." And she said, "I'm not loitering. I just can't decide what I want to buy." And the police had all their guns drawn, and they're like, "Superman, you've got just a few minutes before we start storming into this convenience store, guns ablazing." And Superman said, "Just give me time. I know I can talk her out of this." And Batman said, "You mean she was loitering?" And Superman said, "Yes. She was standing around for way too long trying to make a decision about what to buy." And Robin said, "Wow, that doesn't really even sound like a crime at all." And Batman said, "Robin, it's the worst kind of crime, loitering. She's lucky Superman got here first, or I would have boomeranged her right away." She said, "I can't make a decision. Just give me a couple more minutes." And the police were like, "SWAT's here. Pretty soon the FBI is going to be here, and it's out of our hands. We got to go in there, guns ablazing right now." Superman said, "Just wait. I know I can talk her out." And he talked into the megaphone. "Ma'am, you've got to make a decision or come out with your hands up now. I can't hold these police officers back." Batman said, "I'm in a boomerang her. I got a clear shot." And Robin was like, "Don't boomerang her. She's just an old lady. She's not loitering. She's just taking a long time to make a decision about what to buy." And the police officer said, 3, 2, and she started reaching for something. And Superman said, "Wait, stop. She's reaching for something." Batman said, "We need to boomerang her before she gets something and buys it." And she grabbed a pack of gum. Robin said, "Phew." And Batman was like, "Oh." And all the police officers put their guns away. And Superman said, "All right, ma'am. Nice and easy. Go to the cash register and pay for your gum." And she said, "Okay." And then she said, "I don't know if I like this flavor." And she put the gum back, and all the police officers pulled out their guns. They're like, 3, 2, 1. And they came running into the convenience store. They're like, "Get down on the ground, get down on the ground." And she's like, "Surprise!" And she knew Kung Fu, and she started beating everybody up, doing backflips and stuff. And she had a umbrella gun, and she was like, "Pup, pup, 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 pup," and all the police officers were like, "Oh, oh," and they'd all respawn somewhere.
Is that from the Penguin?
And Superman was like, "Look out, she's got a deadly umbrella gun." And Batman said, "See, I knew she wasn't loitering. She was working for the Penguin the whole time." And Robin said, "She's not working for the Penguin. She's a robot." And just then, her head opened up, and all these devices came out, and all sorts of guns and bombs and stuff. And she was shooting and throwing bombs. And
Who could have done this?
I know. And Superman was like, "I had no idea." And Batman's like, "Superman, you should never use an S signal because you don't know what crime is all about. We gotta beat up bad guys now." And they all went. Batman, Robin, and Superman went into the convenience store. And they started fighting the robot old lady. And she was like, "Gush, gush, 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 gush." And she injected some kryptonite into the air. And Batman was like, "Hold your breath." And Superman's like, "I tried." Oh, and he fell down. And then Batman karate chopped her. And Robin said, "We gotta short circuit her, And he got a battery and hooked it up to her. And she went, and the old lady robot fell to the ground. And they looked behind the counter, and there was the real old lady. She had been tied up, and she said, "Thank you for rescuing me." And Batman said, "No problem, ma'am." And the police officers came in and arrested the old lady robot and took her off to jail. And Superman woke up, And he said, I guess I don't want a Superman signal anymore. The
That was fun. I love that.